Okay, this is part 3 of our pipercub USA 35B airfoil. We've created the profile, we've created a line for the leading edge, we've created these vertical construction lines. The next step is to create some notches here. We're going to use the rectangle tool, and we're going to start a rectangle that first we're going to start not on this line, but we're going to start over here, kind of stick this on that spline, and we're going to come over here and hover over that line. Okay, now I neglected to turn off my construction line, so I'm going to redo that rectangle. Turn off the line option. Okay, once again, clicking over here and then hovering over that line. The reason I do that is I want it stuck to this corner and that line, but I want that corner to go ahead and stay high. Okay, so dimensioning, we're going to come up here. These are going to be 1/8 of an inch square. You have an exceptionally tall airfoil where you have a little more depth here. The second dimension, you might make a quarter and use some 1/4 inch stock. If you have a narrower airfoil that's maybe this size or smaller or slender, then you probably want to stick with 1/8 of an inch. And I'm using the decimal version, 0.125, but it's actually 1/8 of an inch. Okay, we'll come down here and we'll do another square, same size. So we'll dimension, and I'm going to do this. I'm just going to copy my existing dimensions. So we go to that and copy that. There we go. Those notches, we're going to come here to the back and do a similar process. We'll grab a rectangle. We're going to go up here, stick it to this surface somewhere, hover over that line. We're going to dimension that, and that's going to be 0.125. And that did something unusual. Let's go back a step. Okay, let's go ahead and dimension this line as point. We'll do this one as point. Maybe that will avoid the flip. There we go. For some reason that flipped. Sometimes the order in which you dimension things changes what they do. All right, we're going to put another rectangle down here. Start at this point here. We'll bring it back and hover over that line. Dimension that rectangle. And it's the same as that one. And here, same as that. Okay, I want to zoom in here and make sure, yeah, my rectangle is going where I want it to. All right, that should finish out our sketch. What we actually want to keep is this area in the center. So we're going to click Finish Sketch. It's going to rotate. We'll use our Zoom All to bring that back up to the full screen. We're going to use our Extrude option to give this a little bit of thickness. Now, most of these are going to be cut from material that's about 1/8 of an inch thick. So as we extrude that, we're going to come up here and type in 1/8 inch. So at this point, hopefully you've gotten to this stage. If you get here and maybe your extrude isn't working or just part of it's coming out, you may need to turn your chord line to a construction line, or you may not have a completed profile. There might be a chance there's a spot where your profile doesn't touch itself, and you may not have a closed shape. In any case, go back and review your sketch, and if you need help, please ask. So, last step in this is once you have that done, of course you want to save it. So we're going to save as. We're going to save that first as a part file, and this is a USA 35B. Okay, the next thing we want to do is we want to export just the outline of this face. So then you're going to put your mouse over the top of the surface, right click, and do Export Face As. Select that option. This box will open and it'll say Save Copy As, and it should default to this option, DXF. So you want to name this the same way with one exception, airfoil 35B, whatever the name of yours is. But on this copy, you also want to put your name. Last name, first initial will work. And that's because this is the copy you're going to send in to Google Classroom for me to cut out on the laser for you. So click Save. Okay, once that's saved, you can go to Google Classroom, you can open up the assignment and turn in that DXF file that you exported. That should complete your inventor model.